Yeah. It's a problem, yeah. I don't know why Firefox and even Conqueror doesn't really do it very well.
And what is this VLC thing about putting?
I don't know. Hopefully, at some point, yeah, we'll see like a plugin or maybe even a Firefox extension. All you Firefox Zool developers or whatever you develop in, think about it. So I'm sure it can be done. I don't see why not. Yeah?
Very familiar with the man page. I think more expression was the sequence that you showed us here. How did you
Oh, I get it. Okay, I got you. Yeah, so the man page, okay, so yeah, we all know how to read a man page. But the way I gathered how to actually do the sequence, well, I mean, obviously it tells you up at the top, what sequence you have to do. So it says, give me the input file first, then give me all your flags, and then give me the output type. So how I chose what to give it is basically I think about the essentials, like the bitrate, the frame size, the video codec, the audio codec, did I say bitrate? Yeah, I said bitrate, frame size. Yeah, that's pretty much the important stuff. And then I started adding different variables in. What you do not provide it, it pretty much does from a preset for you. So if you don't tell it to knock your audio sample rate down to 32,000, it's going to keep it at like 44.1 or whatever the source audio is at anyway. So it'll, it kind of protects you from screwing anything up too badly. You just might not be getting the optimal compression out of it. I mean, I haven't done, I've never set one up, I don't use it.
In terms of respects and compression.
Well, it may be using FFmpeg as its decoder because FFmpeg has a lot of open source versions of codecs, that they basically reverse engineer. So if I send Myth TV, for instance, H.264 video, and I've committed to not using H.264 because I don't have it on my system, I could get like a GStreamer plugin in Ubuntu. And finding that codec for Linux, especially for GNU Linux, is really, really easy. You just go to your package manager, and you find, and actually a lot of times they don't even tell you, like in my experience, GNU Linux has been a lot kinder recently than like Windows or Mac in terms of telling you what you need. It'll say, hey, you don't have the codec for this. Do you want me to take you to your package manager and locate the one that I think you might need? You say yes, it takes you here. It takes you to the package manager, and it shows you. And usually it's like a GStreamer package because they're just doing just everything right now, with codecs. They're just reverse engineering the hell out of them. You get X.264, which is just like H.264, except, our own code. You get, like FAAC for your audio. All these free ones that people are reverse engineering. So, yeah, FFmpeg is it's like, it is to, I think, GNU Linux as QuickTime is for Apple. I mean, that's their video engine. FFmpeg can be that. So, yeah. Questions, comments, interesting anecdotes? Yes, yes. Is this like a secret DNS question that I'm supposed to? All right. I sense it in there. Are you? Yeah, is that what's going on? Okay, sort of. There is something called hinting video, which would basically, if I'm understanding what you're asking, it will actually compress more at the front end so that that stream can get through faster at first, preloaded to your system, and then load up as you're watching, that kind of thing. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see. I don't. I mean, I don't because I don't stream that much video myself. Yeah, I don't know. VLC would probably know. Those guys know all about streaming. That's true. The beat would, yeah. I mean, you could, so if you want to predict forward, you said, right? So you'd establish however many, I don't know what size would create low latency is my problem, but you would say, okay, here's an iframe, and don't do any keyframes, just do B-frames. Okay. Oh, yeah, absolutely. There you go, short gap. What am I reading? Short gap. Low latency video via short gap in FFmpeg. Basically, it's limiting the predictive frames. It's actually filtering the bi-directional out, just going forward. That would make sense, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Any other questions? Yes. Group of pixels? Group of pictures? Pictures? Group of pictures. Yeah. It actually, yeah, it does it per frame. Yeah, yes, it does it per frame. Yeah. Sorry, I can't hear you. The different codecs or the different file formats? Because they're different. Okay, so the file formats are really just practically, I mean, they're kind of useless, you know, I mean, it's what you give the video, mainly for your OS, to know what to open it in, you know, sort of. I mean, because you can put a codec into pretty much any file format. So as long as you have a program that writes out to like a .avi, you can put pretty much any codec within a .avi. .avi, I don't know the history of it. I think it might have come out of Windows, but it's just like, it's the format, you know, of audio video file. And then there's .mov, which is QuickTime, .wmv, which is Windows Media. You know, it's an association with the program that created it. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it doesn't belong to a company, you know, necessarily. You can encode out to AVI in any software. It doesn't matter because it's not a licensing issue. A .mov, not a licensing issue. It's just something that you know you're going to send over a Mac. Make it a .mov with like a codec that you know that the destination Mac will actually understand. I think Richard Stallman might be up. I don't know. Is he up? All right. Richard Stallman is going to talk. It's cool. No more questions, right? Questions? Okay. Cool. Thank you.